Hey, welcome to Tuesday, and like I say every now and then, welcome to my little world. So just come on in for just a moment. I'm glad you're with me. So come on into my little world for a moment. Let's share a thought or two on this beautiful, beautiful January day. Anyway, I was thinking about something today and how important it is. I guess we spend a lot of time with questions about what has value, what doesn't have value, who tells us the truth, who doesn't tell us the truth. Seems like it's just a natural part of life, not just now, but just about any time in the past, present, probably in the future as well. And then I got to thinking about Tom T. Hall's old song, Old Dogs and Children and Watermelon Wine. I don't know anything about watermelon wine and don't guess I really want to, but the idea of old dogs and children and what a comfort they are and what an honesty they have. I began to think about, you remember the television show many years ago, they've tried to redo it in more recent days, but when Art Linkletter had his television program many years ago, and he would put some children on there and ask them questions, and always their answers were unguarded, simple, straightforward. They they weren't hesitant. They just tell you what they thought. There was a simple honesty that was there, and it might make you squirm, might make you wince just a little bit at times when they would say it. But then you realized in their honesty there was something beautiful. And I'll add in the old dogs who love you no matter what. They just, you can gripe at them, you can scold them, you can even swat them, and then just come back and love on you some more. There's something special about dogs and children, but especially children. I got to tell you, I miss the days when mine were young. Not that I've got the energy to go back to it, but I miss the simple days of their childhood when life for them was so clear. You can understand why he would put in his song about old dogs and children. Other things, they've got their own perspective and their own ideas. We look at politicians, we recognize whenever they speak, they've got some agenda in mind, generally speaking at least. I don't mean to be ugly. If you read something in an editorial, the editor's got something in mind. If we read a book and a historical record, quite often the writer has something in mind still. It's hard to find that purity and honesty that's there. And there was that occasion in the ministry of Jesus when he made his way into Jerusalem. That last big triumphal entry into Jerusalem and all the hoopla that went along with it. And how some began to criticize him about what was being said and what was being done. And I like the words of Jesus when he said, have you never read, verse 16, Matthew 21, have you never read, out of the mouths of babes and nursing infants, you have perfected praise. There's something honest, something clear, something that's done without prejudice that just simply comes out in the youngest of us. I guess most of us would like to be able to regain that kind of simplicity, that kind of loss of cynicism, that kind of regaining of purity. And we can never really go back there, I guess. But isn't it grand that at least at one point in life, there's still that simple magic, that simple majesty, that simple purity that's there in children. I'm glad when children can still be children. Let them play. I think too often we try to make adults out of them. We dress them and act them like children. Like adults. We get onto them for talking and acting like children, for even playing like children. There is a time to let children be children. Let them play. Let them have their innocence. Let them have their fantasies of life. Let them wonder. As the song says, changes come around real soon and make us women and men. All too soon, we have to take on the life that, well, in some senses, we wish we didn't have to, and yet we know we do. And it's what we long for, what we go to. and all the responsibilities and all the blacks and whites and all the grays that are in between of the rights and wrongs is what I'm talking about. We deal with all the struggles and scandal. Wouldn't it be marvelous just to be a child again? And life is as simple and pure. Out of the mouths of babes. There's a beauty that's there. I don't know what I'm saying today, except maybe there's something worth appreciating in all of that, something to see in all of that. And isn't it grand that it's still there for us? Thank God for children. There's magic for a while. Let them be what they are. Let them be the beauty of children that they are. Let's don't schedule everything that they've got. Let's don't force them into everything that we can make them do and relive our childhood through them. Let them be children as best they can. I don't know the answers to all that. I'm just saying it's a marvelous thing. Thank you, Art Linkletter. Thank you, Tom T. Hall, for reminding us. And thank you, Lord, for seeing the beauty of it all. Hey, it's children. And we'll add in the old dogs, too. Glad you're with me today. I know it's kind of short, but I'm glad you're with me today, and I hope it reinstates the beauty of some things that God made and the innocence and the purity that's there. Thank you for sharing a few moments with me today, and I'm glad you're with me. We'll share some more a little further down the road, but hey, go out and make it a great, great day.